much-awaited trailer of Sandeep Reddy Vanga's Animal was released on November 23rd in Delhi, a week before its theatrical release. Sandeep Reddy Vanga is known for blockbuster movies like Arjun Reddy and its Hindi remake Kabir Singh. Ranbir Kapoor's starrer Animal brings together an ensemble cast including Ranbir Kapoor, Rashmika Mandana, Bobby Deol and Anil Kapoor, which will hit the theatres on December 1st. The film gives us a glimpse into the nature of a father-son relationship, played by Anil Kapoor and Ranbir Kapoor. It also gives us a glimpse of Ranbir's love for his father. The trailer opens with Ranbir with a swollen face, giving his father an example of how he treated him in his childhood. Despite all that, Ranbir's character only aspires to the validation of his father, even in matters as small as the length of his hair. When his father gets shot, he vows to cut the throat of the person who did it. Given that the trailer of Ranbir's Animal hints at a story about a father-son relationship, let's listen in to the actor Ranbir himself talk about his real-life father, Rishi Kapoor, from a throwback video from midday.com's special series Sit With Hitlist.
Correct me if I'm wrong, there was a story back in the day when Lage Raho Manna Bhai had released. Your dad had taken you to Raju's house and said, you know what, you got to work with this guy. And you were considered for Three Idiots. You were also talking about PK as well. Of course, you made a cameo towards the end.
It's my biggest hit.
It's your biggest hit. Clearly, Amir Khan screwed you over, right?
Not at all.
Huh? He did all those films. Those are the biggest films of those times which you should have been doing at the time.
No, I didn't deserve those films. They were Amir sir's films from the beginning. And firstly, that story about post Lagero. Actually, my father went to his house.
Okay.
And
he didn't take you along?
I wasn't there. And what I heard is that as he saw his mother, he fell flat on her feet and said, you know, your son's a genius and I hope that, you know, he works with my son at some point in his life. Because my father is like that. When he likes something, he just overdoes it. You know, he just wants to like show everything. So that's what happened. Yeah. And PK is my biggest hit. You know, actually my dad used to say this when I started and I was very choosy about the films I was doing. And he never understood this side to an actor where he's doing one film at a time. He comes from the school of thought where you have to do work all the time, you know, do 3-4 releases a year.
And what the reaction was, your dad only bajawed that poor director, yeah? Said, kaisa picture banata hai? Come on. Was that conscious? Like, did you ask him to like not say this in public? Poor guy must be feeling terrible, no?
Of course, I felt really bad for the, you know, Dada, and he said something about Pritam Dada also. And I only have empathy towards Dada and Pritam Dada about it. But you know, to be honest, I have not been looked at my father's eye color. I always look down and speak to him and I only say yes. So it's very hard for me to confront him on these things. But I always pass on a harsh message through my mom. Okay, what is this here? You know, this is not right and stuff like that.
During the trailer launch of Animal as well, Ranbir was asked about taking references for Animal. At the event, the actor said he didn't take a reference to play the role, but he was often reminded of his father, the late Rishi Kapoor. Let's listen in to what the actor said on the trailer launch of Animal.
मैं हमेशा जब संदीप से मिलता था मैं हमेशा ये क्वेश्चन पूछता था कि संदीप मुझे एक रेफरेंस दे. मैंने कभी एक you know I've never heard anything that मुझे ये सब चीजें महसूस हुई नहीं. I think eventually subconsciously कहीं ना कहीं मुझे मेरे पापा की याद है. I think जिस तरीके से वो बात करते थे, he was a very passionate, aggressive man. So I tried to motivate.
Rishi Kapoor passed away after a 2-year-long battle with cancer in April 2020. Talking about his father's demise, Ranbir said in a previous interview with PTI, the biggest thing that happens in an individual's life is when you lose one of your parents. This is something, especially when you're nearing your 40s, that's the time when something like this usually happens. Nothing prepares you for that, but it brings the family closer. It makes you understand life.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.